What up, good people? It's Will, and I just wanted to talk about safety tonight, and particularly as it relates to pictures being posted in some of our online gun groups. So I'm sure all of you have seen someone online post a picture. They're excited about their new gun or just a gun in general that they have, and they're doing this, right? Their fingers on the trigger, right? And you already know what happens in the comments after someone posts a finger on the trigger, right? So there's a reason why people react the way they react when you have your finger on the trigger, and you should not. All right. There is a valid reason for that. So if you mistakenly have your finger on the trigger, you don't know any better, you haven't had training, you don't know the 4 laws of firearm safety, whatever it is, the appropriate response is, okay, you're right. It's never okay to say the gun was unloaded, because according to the laws of firearm safety, all guns are always loaded, right? So saying the gun is unloaded just shows that you have not had any actual training, which is cool. We all start there. I'm just giving you a heads up. But something happened recently, I believe it was recently, at least the footage of it hit the internet recently, where there was a guy and a woman inside a public range, inside their little stall, and it looked like he was having a malfunction with the gun, so he's fucking with the slide, trying to get the shit fixed. Whole time his finger's on the trigger, fucking with the slide, decides to turn the gun, make sure I'm not flagging myself, turns the gun to the side while he's fucking with it, finger on the trigger, gun goes off, bang, he shoots the lady, and she passes away. He injured himself in the arm too, but that's what he gets. But she died unnecessarily, and she didn't know any better, because when he was pointing the gun at her, she didn't react the way that you should react, and I'm not blaming her at all. I want to make that very clear. I am not blaming her. But this is why it's important to get training. Now, when I say get training, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to pay for training. It just means someone who is capable needs to teach you. They need to teach you the 4 laws of firearm safety, and even the honorary 5th if possible. All right, they need to go over these things. You need to practice these things so that they become habit, because keeping your finger off the trigger is not a natural thing. If you have your hand open and you relax it, it closes, okay? So it's a lot easy for you to relax your finger and it close and go on that trigger. All right, having your trigger finger straight is not a natural thing. That comes from reps and reps and reps, to the point where that finger automatically goes to the pistol where it should be, or straight on the rifle, depending on what it is. But I just wanted to make this video because you see that online a lot. People with their finger on the trigger, and newer shooters, untrained people as well, just don't understand why people react the way they react. And that's a classic example. Even though he was flagging her, which was wrong, even though he didn't have the pistol pointed downrange, which was wrong, at the end of the day, if he didn't put his finger on the trigger, the gun would have never gone off. So just something to think about, something to consider. So if you're one of those people that does this dumb shit, number 1, cut that out. Number 2, when people react the way they do, it's because people's lives can be on the line. And if you're practicing by putting your finger on the trigger when it should not be, that's something you're probably going to do when the gun is loaded. So either way, man, if you have any questions, comment below. Y'all be safe.
Give me the 14, when it's 14, me kill 14, what you know about? AR-15, me class 16, me in the start speed.